Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls III, Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Fedar entered the Tribunal Temple in Balmora and got to know everybody except for Feldrello Sadri here, so let's talk to her. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? Maybe. What's your background? I am Feldrello Sadri, monk and master of the temple. Well, we already know about monks, so let's just ask the usual four. We've heard that, and that, and that. This is new. Rural Dunmer live in villages, groups of small huts centered around temple compounds. Okay. Well, let's start talking about the temple. What are the rules? Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, as we are all one body. Your journal has been updated. Okay, give me duties then. I cannot give you duties if you do not join the temple. Oh, for crying out loud. What are the requirements? The temple admires those who have the personality to lead others and the will to resist the world's temptations. When it cannot be avoided, we fight with staves and hammers, armored only in our faith. We study restoration and alchemy to heal the people, and mysticism to learn more of the divine. We must also study conjuration to speak with the spirits of our ancestors and protect against those who traffic with the four corners. There's not a whole lot of overlap with Fedar's skills there, but maybe just enough, like restoration and mysticism. We shall see. Okay, well, those are the requirements. Well, now that I know that, I would like advancement, please. You are not a member. Do you wish to join the temple? Is there anything else you can tell me about it before I do? Nope, she won't talk about the temple, which means we have reached the join up or shut up part of the conversation. Now let's think about that for a second. Should Fedar join the Tribunal Temple? He's already a member of the Imperial Cult, which is a competing religious philosophy. Competing, but not incompatible, because we've learned that there are Dunmer who are members of both, and that seems to be working out just fine. Of course, members of the Imperial Cult tend to view the Tribunal Temple faith as barbaric and hokey, and members of the Tribunal Temple tend to view the Imperial Cult faith as worshipping invisible sky daddies, which, I mean, let's be honest, they are. But everybody seems to be coexisting, or at least tolerating one another. Bottom line is, Fedar doesn't know how long he's going to be in Morrowind, and he might as well make as many friends as he possibly can. So with all that considered, yeah, he would like to go ahead and join. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join? Or shall you hear our doctrine first? I think it would be a good idea to hear the doctrine. Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, as we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master or the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Still want to join? Yes, I am worthy. You are now a layman in the temple. Welcome, Brother Federmock. I am one of several masters you can go to get your duties, and if you perform well, advancement in the temple is not out of the question. Okay, good, let's have advancement then. Your talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth of devotion. Perform more duties for the temple, and you will soon be rewarded. Fine. Can I join? You are already a member of the temple, Layman Federmock. Indeed I am. Okay, well, let's get some duties then. Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the pilgrimages of the 7 graces. Okay, tell me about the 7 graces. Take this book, The Pilgrims Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you have completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of these are easy, the pilgrimages of Ghostgate and the Ruddy Man are more difficult. You may wish to do those last. Your journal has been updated. The Pilgrims Path has been added to your inventory. Alright. Oh yeah, and I forgot to note that when we joined, our disposition with her increased by 20 points from 51 to 71. And that's good news, because as we saw in the previous video, there are quite a few spells that Fedar would like to purchase from other members of the temple. And now they're all going to like him that little bit more. Hooray! What kind of training do you offer? Didn't look. What's your rank, Fedarmock? No, sorry. Later perhaps, when you're higher rank. But not now. Okay, well I guess that wouldn't have made a difference anyway. I want duties again. She just repeats that. Tell me about the 7 graces again? You have been given a copy of the Pilgrims Path. Simply follow the directions in that book to each shrine. When you have visited all these shrines, speak with me again. Okay. Well, thanks. Let's take a look at Fedar's character sheet. Because Temple is now listed in the Factions section. Fedar is a layman. The next rank is Novice, and that will require a personality of 30 and an intelligence of 30. The Temple's favorite skills are Unarmored, Alchemy, Restoration, Mysticism, Conjuration, and Blunt Weapon. And at least one of those skills must be at 10, in addition to meeting the aforementioned attribute requirements, in order for Fedar to reach the rank of Novice. Okay, and there's our copy of the Pilgrim's Path. We don't need it, but thanks all the same. Let's check the journal. Was there anything back here? Nope. 30th of last seed, day 15. My fourfold duties to the temple are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. I should perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. I must never transgress against my brothers or sisters, in thought or deed, for we are all one body. 30th of last seed, day 15. Feldrello Sadri gave me a copy of the Pilgrim's Path and asked me to make the pilgrimages of the 7 graces. And we will do that, just not right now. Not for a while. Yeah, there's definitely a lot that Fedar is going to be needing to do. So we're just kind of queuing things up right now. What's this? Shrine of the Tribunal. Would you like to make a donation of 5 and receive a blessing? No, not right now. That's okay. I think it's time to start buying up all those spells I saw.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I need to become best buddies with you, so I can buy all your expensive spells.
Good to see you, Fedarmock. I hope I see you well.
I don't know how well you're going to see me unless you've got eyes in the back of your head. Let's get started. Well, that wasn't great. There we go, 75. That's pretty good. I'll go ahead and save that. I don't want to talk to his back. Hi. I want to be your friend. We want to get higher than 75. This is not working. 66. We got to get better at this. We really do. 68. Nope. I think that's 53. You know what? I'm actually saving that because that was progress towards the next skill increase in speechcraft. See, it's worth doing. A little failure here and there, but we don't want to mess everything up with somebody who's got stuff we want. And we could mess stuff up with somebody who we don't care about, and that's alright. But, not this fella. All over the place. Okay, I think that's probably enough of that. I talk to the back of his head again. Let's get it back up in the high 70s if we can. Of course not. Of course not. 62. 72. I'd like it a little higher than that, so we can save some money. 75. Well, we were there earlier. Maybe I should just take that and be satisfied. But I want to do better if possible. Oh dear. Maybe not along this path. Well, maybe. 50... See, this is a tough thing. Here, let's take a look at speechcraft, where it is right now. 90 out of 100. So, as we keep speaking with TES here, let's see where we can get. That's 67. In fact, let's look at that right now. What did that do? That was 4 points towards the next skill increase. You know, I mean, it's worth doing. It's something that I might want to do off screen so we're not sitting there staring at it, but in this case, I just wanted to demonstrate that. Your speechcraft skill increased to 39, and that's what it's all about. I'm going to be satisfied with that. Let's just get this back up to a high 70 and move on. Come on, man. You're killing me here. This is all over the place. 50. Okay, we'll save it at the 50, and we're going to stop going back and forth with this. We want to get up to a high 70 and move on. Oh, that's not working.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Perhaps you can, but we need to be friends in order for that to... Well, that's not going to happen.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Okay, 62. Back down to 53. 47, come on. 57. Let's save that. That's progress. This is silly. 62. Okay. Let's get that high 70. Eventually. 61. I'll save it because it's really no different from 62. Okay, 71. Just give me another success. No. Goodness. No. I've seen at least 75. We did that at one point.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
What is going on here? This is all over the place. 65. Well, hey, look, speechcraft it's at 54 out of 100 now for its next increase. This is, I mean, we're achieving something with this. It's not exactly what I set out to achieve, but it is something. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I really do just want, I promise, I just want to get it back to like 75. And then buy those spells. We're getting there. He is so... It's like he wants to like Fedar. He really does. But he's just sick of Fedar being so ingratiating. Now let's reload. That's a waste.
Is there something I can do for you?
You can accept my admiration. Okay, 76. That's good. All right. See, I promised. That's what we're doing. Okay. So, spells. We're going to get these restore spells. That's worth it. And we're going to get Cure Common Disease. And Heal Companion. This one's very expensive. That's like a, that's about how much we were able to sell a Dark Brotherhood cuirass for, so that's kind of what we're trading here. And I'm going to do it. It is done. The rest of this, pass. Okay. Whew. Man. That was crazy. Where are we with speechcraft anyway? Oh, wow, look, see. I mean, it's 92 out of 100. That's going to increase when we speak with our friends down here, that's for sure. But I'm not going to go all crazy with it like I did with him. We will stick to the script this time.
Is there something you need?
There is. We need to be friends. Just a high 70. Your speechcraft skill increased to 40, and we've got a 77. I'm going to stick with that. Let's see here. I think I was most interested in Mark for 133 gold. That should do it, really. What's Divine Aid? That's just some fortifications. No thanks. Alright. That was good. And now it's your turn.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Well, I need to persuade you to like me. Okay. I'm just going to take it. 76. What do we have here? Spell absorption, reflect. There's no way Fedar would be capable of casting these anyway right now. So we're just going to get recall for 133 gold. And definitely Alms of the Intervention for 59. And that might be it. That should do. Yep, that should do. Cool. Those are some very useful utility spells. Very, very useful. Now, unfortunately, Fedar is going to be absolute trash at actually casting them, but I'm sure that with some practice, he'll do just fine. Ah! It is day. Well, I had an idea about something that I would like to do before visiting Labortown. And it involves speaking with the alchemist. I suppose I could have spoken with the apothecary in the temple, but this'll do too.
Any time now.
Right. So we need to be friends as well. 67? That might have to be it. I don't know. How easy are you to speak with? Not that easy. Not that easy. I still like those high 70s. I'll save this. 65. 75. That'll have to do. Alright, so really all I need is an apprentice's mortar and pestle. Oh, 79 gold? Goodness. You should give me a discount because we're friends. No? Will you take 70? No? 73? Really? Really? Let's try that again. And suddenly the disposition points are back. Yes, I'm quibbling over a couple of coins, but... Yay! Alright. So, I guess we could just do it right here. I'd like to use up some of this stuff and maybe sell her the results, if we have any that work. So now is the time for alchemy. To perform alchemy, we'll just pick this up and drop it on the paper doll. And here we are. This is where you put various apparatus, and you could see there were like alembics and other things that she offers. We're just going to stick with the mortar and pestle for right now because Fedar's alchemy is terrible. In fact, let's get a look at that. Okay, it is 9, and it's currently at 64 out of 100. All right. So, the way this works is we throw in ingredients and try to make potions. And since Fedar is absolute trash at this, we're going to fail. We're going to waste a lot of ingredients, but That's the way it goes. So you click, and you get a list of all the ingredients currently in your inventory. Once you get better at alchemy, I think it starts at 15, so we're at 9. When you run the mouse over these things, instead of 4 question marks, we'll see the effects that each of these ingredients has. Now, all of these have 4 because of the 4 question marks. Bread only has 2. Interesting. But all of these have 4 effects, and when you combine 2 alchemical ingredients, or more, that have the same effect, that effect will be part of the potion that you create. This can result in good stuff and bad stuff. So the more you know about alchemy, the more precise you can be with your potion creation. All right, let's get started. I want to create some restore health, if I can. So that would involve salt rice and either marshmallow, wickwheat, or cork bulb root, according to a book that we've read. Let's see. I know I've got a lot of salt rice. That's good. So yeah, it won't make a potion with 106 pieces of salt rice. It's just saying, look, load them in there, and we'll see what we can do. So, we need one of the other 3 that I just mentioned. And since I'm still pretty fuzzy with this, I don't know what they look like. That's cork bulb root right there. We've only got 2 of them. But by selecting that, I'm not sure how Fedar knows that, because he doesn't. That's why there are 4 question marks. He doesn't know that this would create a restore health potion, but the game does. So we can try it. Your potion failed. So unfortunately, that's something that can happen, and we get no skill progress for that failure. It's like all the others. Unfortunate, but that's part of how it works. We'll just keep trying. That was another failure. All right, well, we've used up our cork bulb root. So now maybe some marshmallow or wickwheat. Are these alphabetical? Oh, that helps. That helps. Okay, well, all the way at the end here, maybe some wickwheat. We have 1. And again, it knows this would be restore health, but you can name them anything you want. Restore health of stupidity. Not really, but it didn't work anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, marshmallow then. Am I carrying any of that? Marshmallow. Oh, 30. We're going to make some potions of restore health. Some of these are going to work. Okay, let's get going. There's one. There's one. Let's see, I want to see what that did in terms of progress. 80 out of 100. That's an increase of 16 points. It was 64. That's how it's done. Let's keep going. And wait, I want to see the potion. Where's the potion? I think we just called it restore health. There it is. It's not worth very much, but it's worth more than nothing, so cool. All right. Let's continue. Let's get that salt rice in there. And the marshmallow. And I am just going to blow through these. Well, we had a skill increase there. Alchemy is now 10. How many did we actually get out of that? How many potions? Well, there's one, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, each one is unique. It's just a little bit different from the previous one you made. So they can't stack, and you end up with a bunch of inventory clutter. But at least they don't weigh much. I might actually keep those. Why not, right? Okay, so that's all we can do with regard to restore health. Let's see what else we could try to work through. How about, well, we can't make restore magicka because we don't have frost salts. Maybe we could try restore fatigue. In case you're wondering how I'm coming up with all these potions and how I know all their ingredients, they're from the Alchemist's Formulary, which is something we read during story time. That's how I know. I've got that open on my other monitor. So just imagine that Fedar is sitting there reading his notes, because that's basically what's happening. Anyway, restore fatigue. Do we have any crab meat? I mean, we're going to need bread. Bread is an option. You can use crab meat, bread, small kwama egg, and chokeweed. So we got bread. There's some crab meat. And it just knows restore fatigue. I don't think we're going to get any potions out of this. Well, okay. Being wrong is cool sometimes. And yet. Well, we got one. Okay, so there goes all the crab meat. How about some small kwama eggs? We're probably lugging some of those around. Indeed. We have 20 of them. That's plenty. Oh, boo. Well, the only other option would be chokeweed. Do we have any of that? We have one. Failure. Failure. Okay, well, another one that I would like to try is feather. And to make feather, you need heather and scuttle. Well, I know we got plenty of scuttle, but heather I'm not so sure about. We don't have any heather. Okay, no feather today. And I don't want to use the hackle lowleaf. That's because we could use hackle lowleaf in an attempt to make water-breathing potions, but they would be very weak, and I think we would be better served by selling the hackle lowleaf. Maybe I'm wrong, but in any case, we could try to make fortify strength with ash yams and dregwax, which I think we have one dregwax, and some ash yams. Fortify strength. Of course it didn't work. Of course. And I don't think we have any kwama cuddle. Oh, we have one. Okay, well, we could try for a water-breathing potion by using kwama cuddle and luminous rusula. If we even have any of that. I might have eaten it all. I might have eaten all that I did. Okay. Well, then, I guess that's probably it for alchemy today. Let's see. We can keep what we made. It's just this restore fatigue here. It's not going to hurt anything, I guess. Man, the apprentice's mortar and pestle kind of weighs a bit. That's 5 units. I don't want to lug that around, but we might just be doing that for a while. I guess it's not hurting anything. What that tells me, though, is that maybe it's time to throw the rest of the alchemical ingredients into one of the chests in our room in the Fighters Guild.
Outlander, what do you want?
Nothing. I just want to be about my business.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Good. Hey, Corpsey. Alright, maybe we'll just put all that stuff in this one. So that would mean... Well, moon sugar is a reagent. We'll take that. And the 20 hound meat. And strangely enough, that's what diamonds are for too. They are reagents. We'll take those. I think that's it. Skoomma's a reagent? Huh. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's it. No more items with question marks under them. Well, no, that just means... See, this is a potion. And it's like, well, I don't know what it does. Really? Okay. Given that, I'm going to put the skoomma back. Because that kind of indicates to me that maybe not everything with question marks is indeed a standard reagent, but Let's put all these away. Can I... Are they considered magic? No, they are miscellaneous. That's fine. Oh boy, moving stuff. Inventory management. It's a thing that happens. Now, of course, the potions I was talking about are not the only ones that we can make. There's quite a bit more. But I don't really want to experiment with that stuff until Fedar's a little better at it, by either getting some training or eating more. Like maybe we could eat a lot of this salt rice, for example, because it seems to be pretty abundant. I don't know. We'd probably be better off eating stuff like scuttle or the various mushrooms and things that Fedar will find in abundance when he's running around out in the wild. In fact, I think that is probably a better plan. Anyway. All this will be here waiting for him. And wow, this is definitely helping with the inventory weight situation. I'm gonna put the mortar and pestle in here. We're not gonna do alchemy right now. That's a much cleaner inventory. I like that. We don't need the Pilgrims Path right now. We'll just throw that in here. We'll use it later. Ah, looking good. See, I don't think I'm crazy. He is running faster.
Do you need something?
He is running faster for sure, right? And that looks pretty quick to me. Let's head around this way, because next up is Labor Town. Hey, Hull.
What do you ask of me?
Nothing. We're good. And we'll talk to you eventually as well, but here we are. This is kind of the start of Labor Town. The Council Club.
Friend?
Yes. If we look at the map, because yeah, that's the Lucky Lockup. We've been there. And Labor Town is all of this uncharted area. I guess we'll be starting with the very friendly Council Club in the next video. So, okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.